Hi, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your October 1st to the 15th, 2023 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in any of the cards that I'm using, they will all be listed in the description box below. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, or a healing, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It's also linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Perfect. Interesting. Huh. You're definitely having a hard time celebrating yourself right now, Aries. You feel like a child and you don't want to be a child, or you feel like there's so much to learn, and that's something that we're struggling with right now. Yeah. Just be aware of that. You're being way harder on yourself than you need to be. Let's see the energy we need to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, somebody has gotten into our head. Like they're playing mind games. And we just have to be aware that they are playing mind games. This could be an air sign energy, a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. We're crowned with Aquarius energy. So there's either the time frame of January 20th to February 18th that's important for us, or there's an Aquarius, or it's either an Aquarius or somebody who is a dreamer, okay? Or can have kind of a not so not so firm grasp of the reality of this world. So here with the Queen of Swords, I see that energy as this person is trying to attack you. This person is trying to manipulate certain things in our lives. This could be a partner that we were with. This could be somebody that we work with. This could be, a person we were friends with, which really stinks. But it's like what you see and what they see completely different. And I laugh because it's not even like you need to get on the same page because you're reading the same book. It's like you're not even in the same you're not even reading from the same book. It's not even in the same language. It's not, there's just such a major rift right now. So just be aware of that. Let's see what spirit has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. And here we have prosperity reversed. We're not feeling prosperous. That's where the energy of the Six of Wands reversed, like I'm not celebrating myself, or I don't feel like I deserve to be celebrated, is coming in. So just be aware of this. We are prosperous. We are meant to be prosperous human beings. Now, that scope of prosperity is going to look different for each and every one of us, but we are meant to be prosperous human beings on this earth. So here with prosperity reversed, there's a sense of I'm not honoring my gifts, or I feel out of my depth, or somebody's really dumping on you right now, just really putting so much on your shoulders, trying to take away so much of what you have earned, of what you want, of how you need to move forward. With the star, Spirit is saying, hold true to your dreams, hold true to your wishes, hold true to the brightness within you. Now, it can be that, again, you're dealing with certain people who aren't seeing reality, and that can be highly, highly, highly difficult. So just be aware of that during this time, where it can be a little bit trickier, a little bit harder, where it's like, okay, well, if you're not seeing this the way that it is, what can I do? Like, and that's going to be a real question. It's like, okay, how it's not I don't want to say it's not my problem, but that's very much what spirit is saying right here, right now. It's like it's not my problem. So with the star coming in, spirit is also saying that divinity is listening to your wishes, listening to what we deeply desire, even though we don't think that we're being heard. There's something almost like, okay, there's a disconnect between what I love and what I want and where I need to be, and I can just walk away. And spirit's like, don't you dare walk away. With the Knight of Cups, this is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Now, this can be a time where a lot of people get involved. We have water sign energy, we have earth sign energy, we have Aquarius energy here, we have the Page of Wands reversed, which is us, but it's also other fire sign energy. So we can have a lot of people coming in during this time. It can be very kind of like communal based, or a lot of conversations being had, a lot of people that we're connecting with the Knight of Cups. We need to move forward in what we love. We need to guard what is emotionally important to us and move forward in what we love and what we desire. The Knight of Cups in the upright position is connecting us once again with our hearts of where we want to be. We've kind of lost the magic of things. And now Spirit is saying, okay, it's time to connect with our dreams, to the dream within our soul. And we've kind of told ourselves, oh, that's silly. Oh, that's nonsensical. Oh, no, I can't possibly. And Spirit's like, oh, no, you can. Because with the Knight of Pentacles, we are moving slowly and steadily towards what we love. This is also a time from the 1st to the 15th where we find ourselves really standing firm in what we love, in what is prosperous for us, in, our bounty, in our acceptance and beauty and respect of ourselves and where we need to be for us. So that's going to be a very big thing during this time. There's also a lot of movement around us. So that movement is going to lead us forward in a very real way. But at certain instants, we can feel like, oh my gosh, this movement isn't getting me where I need to be. It's holding me back instead of helping me forward. So just be aware of that we can get a little bit annoyed at the people around us. So that's going to be important to be aware of. With the Knight of Cups, with the Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race. Do we want it to be slow? Do we want it to be steady? Absolutely not. We want it to be fast. We want it to be, we want it to go exactly the way that we want it to. And Spirit's like, well, that's great, but that's not the way it's going to happen. So we're going to move forward slowly, steadily, but building a foundation that is quite extraordinary. It brings us to the Page of Wands reverse. Now, we can also not be listening to our inner child, so just be aware of that. We can also be repeating hurts and pains and disappointments and angers that were dumped on us when we were little. Insecurities that we still live with, that we still struggle with. So being aware of that is also going to be a very important and very powerful thing. With the Knight of Wands, we don't want to be learning. That sounds bad. Like we don't want to be learning, but there's something here where it's like we don't want to be the student, or we are not the student anymore. And there is something where we're being forced to slow down and learn, or being forced into a course or a class or a training that we don't really want to go to at all. Just be aware of that. Just be aware that there's something here where it's like, oh my gosh, I have to do this. Like seriously, you're taking my time away from where I really need to be in order for me to take in what is needed to move me forward. So there's going to be a little bit of a struggle this way as well. So just being aware of that is going to be super important, but also being aware that we need to connect with that inner child and that we need to ask questions. We need to dive a little bit deeper into things. We don't want this to be a time of like study and learning. We want it to be a time of exploring and expression, but there are going to be a lot of things and a lot of opportunities to learn. So that's going to be very, very important that we kind of take those opportunities, but we also say, okay, this is what's right for me, or this is where my interest lies, or this is what I need to learn, and this is what I don't. And so I'm not going to be bothered with or really delve deeply into the nonsense. With the Six of Wands reversed, there is a sense of I'm not celebrating me. During this time, and it can be for well before it, we weren't celebrating ourselves. We weren't taking time to take care of ourselves. We didn't feel celebrated by others. It kind of just felt like we were floundering. So with the Six of Wands reversed, it is saying, take time. Take time to celebrate you. Take time to connect. Take time to be inspired. Take time. And also look at the people who are trying to drag you down. Look at the energies, the situations, the movement, that like the energy movement in our lives that are trying to drag us down. And let's move away from that. Especially if we have the privilege to be able to do that, the power to be able to do that, in our lives, to be able to say, you know what, no, I'm not taking this. And even if we feel stuck in certain situations, starting to change our energy vibration, raising our energy vibration to see our worth, to celebrate us, to say, wow, I've really done a good job, that's extraordinary. And that really does, it starts inwardly and it starts to radiate out. And we'll see a lot of people or a lot of situations in our life that really we weren't happy with. They're really going to start to change. Now, our subconscious energy to be mindful of is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I just heard waste of money. Waste of money. There is something here where somebody wants to hold up something and say, like, I've got the golden goose, but they don't. So just be aware of this. Trust your instincts. You have tremendously good instincts, but be aware that there's a little bit of a scammer, a little bit of a liar, a little bit of a glory stealer here during this time who's trying to really manipulate the situation. And since we kind of don't feel prosperous, we've had trouble in celebrating ourselves and in standing in our power. That person can pull us down or thinks they can pull us down. And what's really going to be a kind of smack in the face for that person is that they can't. There's just a power and a brilliance and a beauty to us that's going to keep on radiating, keep on shining, keep on moving us forward. It brings us to our subconscious spirit message, which is spiritual reversed. We need to get back into contact with the spiritual, with the rituals, with the glory of our spirit and the glory of connection. And that is going to be such a powerful thing. Like, we've lost that spark of spirit, and now divinity is telling us, hey, you know what? Let's connect with the universe. Let's connect with spirit. Let's connect with the energy that unites us all. And that's going to be a really big thing. Our subconscious tarot message is the Nine of Cups: prosperity, success, bounty, abundance, a wish being granted. Here, this is a soul's wish also that's crowning us during this time. Our soul's wish is going out into this world. And the Nine of Cups is subconsciously also, we're going to see a smaller wish that we have being brought out into this world and really igniting our passion, igniting our interest. We see something inwardly that we have wanted with the Nine of Cups. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, the bigger things can happen too. There is so much more out here than I imagined. All right. All right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.